As with every video, thought I would just kind of date this because they've just updated. You probably read this from the title, but just in case, can you control the Afentis using Ivara's navigation? I don't see why not, but let's be brutally honest before we really get into this. Throwing the Afentis onto the ground to buff nearby allies is nothing that makes it throwable. The buff increases reload speed, fire rate, ammo pools, reduces recoils, and allies who kill enemies with might maintain the buff temporarily when they move away from the Afentis, but throwing this thing is a waste of time. Is the best way that I can put this. But can you control it? Well, of course you can. The question isn't, can you? The question should be, why would you want to? Simply because, obviously, if you throw this, it doesn't do any physical damage, even to enemies inside of the bubble. No damage whatsoever. You throw it directly at them, it does damage. As you can see, that is a lot of damage. But as you've seen, if I reactivate this and throw it off in that direction and then let it go slowly and then come back and go, oh, controlling that thing is annoying. Oh, we killed two. That's why you would want to control it. As weird as it is to say this, it does in fact do damage when you throw it. I don't know why it doesn't just mention that in the whole description for it. So, yeah, of course you want to kind of control this thing. Because you can do that and just take out a row of enemies. And then when you're done with it or run out of power or whatever you want to do, this is the whole point of this ability, by the way. I wish there was a way to slow this down. You can go faster, but that happens. Damn, that was fast. Also, you could also just quite literally throw it from where you are. Because it has a pretty good accuracy to begin with. Is it worth throwing this thing? I guess if you want to kill an enemy that's around a corner, you could kind of control it and then come back and plonk it down and then continue shooting them. Well, to be fair, it does probably more damage actually shooting them than it does anything else. That enemy was one-shotted, but of course I was standing in the area of the buff at the same time. So, quite literally, look. Oh, come on. That grenade looked pretty sad. Also, that explosion was very, very delayed, but killed them all without getting anywhere near them. So, yeah, of course this thing is worth controlling. Just simply because you can use it as a giant lawn dart and just fly it through enemies for fun. And then when you finish taking out the enemy you've thrown it at, you can literally land it right next to yourself. That's why I do this with them in kind of standy still mode. Oh, turn around. That is not going to one-shot a level 190 enemy, by the way. As hard as you try, you can go through them repetitively. It's not going to take out level 190. It's going to get damn close, but it's not going to take them out. So it... Did you really just do what I think you just did? Nope. But you are hitting for headshots. Hence Argon Scope kicked in. And I ran out of time. It's probably just as easy with this thing, if we're being 100% honest here, to just go, you have very little to no damage on you, so I'll just do this instead. Really? You're not going to fall off the map? Goodbye. It did absolutely no damage. Why did you do no damage? That's a goddamn good question there. Probably, anyway, you're probably better off kind of just shooting them with the normal shot. Because you can land that much better. Actually, we'll just aim... Wait, no, I wanted that cast, thank you. I'll shoot you, and then we'll take this one over here. Because the explosion is going to work wonders at taking out not just what you are aiming at, but everything around it. So probably better using it on the standard shot than the... Boom. Than the actual throwing side of it, because the throwing side of it, well, at least with this one you can actually keep control of it. But at the same time, the explosion, secondary explosions, tend to do more damage anyway. But with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.